2017 is out of here. Woo! Now the question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to change anything that you did in 2017? Are you going to change anything that you did in 2017? That is the question. And this can pertain to aquaponics or life in general. I'm going to make this video more so pertaining to aquaponics, and I'm going to share some of the things that I'm looking to change or progress in and to improve in with aquaponics for the year of 2018. 2017 was a hot year. It was a pretty hot year for me with aquaponics. So I plan to make 2018 an even hotter year. That's the thing. See, I want everyone to be out there focused on progressing and not staying stable and stagnant. That is the key right here. Time is the thing that we're all fighting against. I don't care who you are, black, white, rich, poor, whatever it is. Time is not biased. Time cares about no one. So each year we should be striving to progress and make improvements to better ourselves and to teach the next generation that comes after us better things than what we've learned. So let's get started. I want to go through some of the stats, some of the things that have been accomplished by myself with aquaponics in the year 2017. And then we're going to kick it off with going over some of the goals that I hope to achieve in 2018. I really advise every one of you to get out there and put something in place right now. The year is starting off. It's time to get some goals written down. It's time to, whatever it is, you fat and you want to get slim, it's time to start working on it right now. I mean, it's nothing special about 2018. It's just another day. But right now is just an excuse. It's an excuse to start planning. Everyone is looking for a new start. Right now is the time. It's January 1st. Here's the excuse that you have to start planning. And the key is we want to be consistent with it and persistent. And we want to make sure we just don't write down the goals. We want to make sure we're staying on top of them so we can achieve it. And we can look back at the end of this year and be able to see what we have accomplished. So let's jump right into it. So 2017, one thing that I'm proud about is that I was able to finish. It was the last class that I took for my master's degree program in business administration. So that was the last class. It was early in the year, so I can kind of count this kind of not as an achievement, but that's the last day that we finished. So I would say that the master's degree was finished this year, which is a little bit, it pertains to aquaponics because it's business, but it doesn't really directly pertain to aquaponics, but I will still add that in there though. Now from there, I released the first, the Aquaponic Guide course, which was a major accomplishment, in 2017, released that 7-week course, got that out of the way. It took a long time with editing, doing all the research, compiling everything, a long time with adding that to the School of Aquaponics. Then also on top of that, which is probably the biggest accomplishment, was writing the Aquaponic Guide manual. I never thought that I would be an author, and it came with it. It came along with the Aquaponic Guide course, finished the Aquaponics Guide manual, and that was a major accomplishment. I mean, it was very, very difficult to do, to write, and it was an obstacle that I'm very glad that I jumped over. It's definitely something that boosts up confidence and just makes you feel good. So I knocked that out, and that was a pretty long process writing, a lot of hours. I'll never forget writing that thing, all the details and stuff that went into it. I will never forget that. So that took a lot. That was draining. It was to the point where I was like, man, I'm never writing another book again. But knowing myself, I probably will. So we got that out of the way. YouTube, we jumped on there with the School of Aquaponics and started moving, was able to get 9,000 subscribers in the year. This is the first year, 9,000 subscribers in 1 year. This was a huge, huge accomplishment, and especially knowing that this is a small niche. It's still a growing niche, and there's not that many channels that have been around for even long, 5, 6, 7 years that have 9,000 subscribers. So this was a big, big thing, a big accomplishment that happened with the School of Aquaponics. On Facebook, we jumped up to about 27,000. I think it's 28,000 now. I didn't check it. Let me see. Let me see exactly where it's at real quick. Let me go on here and look. I think it at 28,000. So we made it to 28,000 Facebook fans on Facebook, which is crazy. In the first year, 28,000. I think that's second. There may be one person in aquaponics that may be above that. And that's probably it. So we're moving. We got those goals. In my actual school at the School of Aquaponics, at the schoolofaquponics.com, I think there's about 8,000 students that enrolled. That's including the free course plus paid courses. Over 8,000 students. This is a big thing, a huge accomplishment. I know my school has more students than any other school out there in the world on aquaponics. I can promise you that. In 1 year, this is 1 year, ladies and gentlemen, 1 year. So what I'm looking to do, these are probably the major accomplishments with aquaponics. There's a lot of other things that I accomplished, but I'm going to add these as the major accomplishments. And then there's a lot of smaller accomplishments in between, but I just want to put out the major accomplishments, and then we'll go over I'll take the major ones, and then I'll show you what I predict for next year, or actually for this year, 2018. So with that being said, we have, I think I'm going to drop I want to drop 3 more courses for the School of Aquaponics. That's the plan. 3 more courses. I want to drop, let's see, what else do I want to do? Let me see. What other goals do I want? I want to have, for the YouTube page, I want to triple it. That's what I have written down here. I want to triple it. So I want to get from 9,000 subscribers, and I want to, at the end of the year, 2018, I'm looking to have at least 40,000 subscribers. That's what I'm looking to have. 40,000 subscribers. Back to 2017. I can't believe I forgot this. I dropped over almost 90 free videos. 90 free videos. Free videos. 90 of them. Forgot to add that in there. 2018, I want to triple that. So I'm going to triple the amount of videos that I make that are free. I want to make sure I get on more of a schedule of producing more content and just putting more information out there. So we want to drop at least 270 videos next year. So around 270 videos. I want at least 40,000 subscribers on YouTube. For Facebook, I'm looking to have at least 100,000 Facebook fans. That is a goal of mine. 100,000 Facebook fans. In my actual school, I'm looking to have at least 30,000 students. 30,000 students. That's what I'm looking to have. And I probably should be making goals that are even further out, a little bit more. I should probably pushing myself more, because you really want to push yourself more. And then, if you fall short, it's not so bad. But I think this is pretty, it may be reasonable. I think it's reasonable to expect this, and I think it's obtainable. And I will make sure I try my best to get it. That is the biggest thing. You want to make sure you put all your effort in to go ahead and get it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just triple the output that comes in from over here. That's what we want to do. Triple everything. We got 2018. I want to drop the Aquaponic God store. That's what we're gonna. That's one of the goals that we're gonna drop in the first quarter of 2018. Absolutely, we want to get that rocking and rolling, and then those are the main goals right there. The main goals right there, and everything else will be mini goals that fall in below those. If those goals are accomplished, all the other minor goals that I have will be successful. They'll be met. They'll be met with that. So those are some of the goals here that we have. And, like I said, there's more other goals, but these are just kind of like the major goals that I want to make sure we have. Like when I say that I want to drop 270 videos, underneath that, it includes like building more aquaponic systems over here. That will be included in that. The videos and stuff like that, the more courses that I make, that includes building more systems. So there's other smaller goals that are in there. I'm just giving you the larger picture just to put it out there and to make the video not as detailed. But I want to make sure each and every one of you has goals for yourself. What goals do you have for aquaponics? What are some of the goals that you have for aquaponics? You're gonna build a bigger system? Are you going to build a better system? Are you going to eat more vegetables that are coming from your system? Are you going to grow more fish? What are you going to do? Are you going to be more detailed with your growing process? Are you going to grow different vegetables? What are your goals for aquaponics? Let's see what some of you guys are going to be out there. Are you going to build your first aquaponic system? Are you going to finally get the courage and just build it and get down in the trenches? What are you going to do? Are you going to build a hoop house? You're going to build a separate greenhouse and put some other things in there. You're going to grow a new fish. What are you going to do for aquaponics? What you're doing. If you're owning a business, if you got an aquaponic business and you're selling vegetables, are you going to sell more vegetables? Put a goal down that you're going to do and make sure it's something that you are determined to accomplish. You're going to increase the size of your operation, and so you can sell more vegetables. Maybe you're going to look into another avenue. Maybe instead of selling just to restaurants, maybe you're going to start selling, doing CSAs. What are you going to do? So you try to produce more income. That's what we need to be looking into. Now, in other personal goals, we can also touch on that too. Some of you guys here listen. Maybe you guys want to know about some personal goals that you should put together. I mean, whatever it is, you should. I would encourage you to do that as well. If you want to lose weight, this is the time. This is the time. This is the excuse, I should say. It's the excuse. It's always the time, not just because it's January 1st. It's always the time. But right now, it's just your excuse. Everyone loves to set their little New Year's resolutions and all this stuff. It's just an excuse. It's always a time. But go ahead and plan and start planning that. Write it down. Make sure it's all written down, something that you can look at all the time and keep yourself in check and keep working on it from now. Start right now. You want to stop eating? Oh, let me go back to 2017 again. Another goal. It's a personal goal, though. I really cut down the sugar. Sugar was a big thing that I didn't even know that I was even addicted to like that. I learned last year, 2017, I had a sugar addiction, eating all type of sweets and cakes and all this madness. When I found out that I didn't know it was an addiction, I had to do, I do research and I learn. I'm not scared to learn and find new information. I'm not scared of that. Found out it was an addiction. Oh, cut it out. Starting all the way back in March, cut it out. Cut it out. Significantly lower the amount of sugar that I was taking in. I'm talking about I used to eat whole pies and stuff for dessert, like craziness. Get that out of here. No, we're not doing that. That's out of here. That was a big thing. I've been a sweets kid since I came out the womb. I think I came out of the womb eating Snickers bars and Butterfingers. I came out the womb doing that. Oh my goodness. I had I didn't even know it was a big sugar addiction like that. Found out it was that is cut off. I don't like things controlling me. And once I realized that, dang, I'm really having sugar rushes and all that and sugar cravings, time to get rid of it. Out of there. March 2017, cut that stuff out. Cut it out. So that was another thing. So 2018, some of you guys who have these sugar cravings, it's an addiction. Time to cut it out. It's time to cut it out. Whatever it is that you're out there, you want to get a promotion in your job or whatever. Now it's time to start working. You want to read more books. It's time to start reading. Whatever it is, I'm encouraging you. I'm telling you to write this thing down, and it's time to start right now. And quarterly, you should be checking on the status of the goal that you set. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be checking weekly, to be honest with you. I will have everything planned out to how much I'm looking to have to make sure I'm on track to meet the goal. Because you don't want to, put goals down. This is what most people do. Write goals down. And then it comes September or October and they realize that they didn't achieve it. And then they start trying to achieve it then. Or they say, I'll just wait till next year. People are procrastinators. Make sure you're checking yourself every week. You want to start right now. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. You shouldn't want to hear any excuses. Let's get going. You want to start eating more vegetables? That's another thing I'm going to do too. I'm going to make sure I start eating at least back to what I was doing this for a good amount of time, but eating a 1/4 pound of vegetables every day. A 1/4 pound. 1/4 pound of vegetables every single day. Absolutely. Keep your body healthy. Get in shape. Every year you should be trying to progress and do something different and improve your life. So I want to leave that with you guys. I want to know exactly what you guys have planned for 2018. You're going to start your first aquaponic business. You're going to start your first aquaponic system. I need to hear it. I need to hear it. And I need you to hold yourself to it. Hold yourself accountable because no one else is going to hold you accountable. You need to make sure you hold yourself accountable. You need to make sure if you're a parent, you're giving yourself you're being a good example to your kids. All these things, we need to go ahead and set it. It's not just because it's 2018. It can start anytime. But like I said, this is just an excuse. So with that, this is Brooklyn St. Michael with the School of Aquaponics. I'm looking forward to a fire 2018, and I hope that you are too. I hope that you are too. Set some goals, meet the goals, challenge yourself, improve, and move and boost up to the next level. You'll find out that your potential is pretty much endless. Humans, I'm telling you, we're pretty amazing people. as it is. Humans, the capability of a human, I'm just impressed every single day on the capabilities that we have and the possibilities that are in front of us. It's just endless. So I'm looking forward. I believe in you. You should believe in yourself. I believe in myself for sure. I believe in myself. And I want you to believe in yourself as well. So this is Brooklyn St. Michael with the School of Aquaponics, and I'm wishing you a happy 2018, and make sure that you make it count. Woo!